Hello, hello, and welcome to Here Infinite, where I am joined by Veneer.
Hello, everyone. I am here. It's been
Yee.
a while. It's been a while. I seen you fellas. Hope
Yee.
everything's going well for you.
It definitely has been a hot fucking minute since we had a Ryuji session. Hang on, let me just bring my mic a little closer.
Yeah, kaiju session,
Yay.
and especially considering this is tonight. It's this month. Fuck, I'm like stuttering. Why am I stuttering? This is Kaiju June, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, when we're recording this, hold on, I don't know if this is going up in June. I think it's still just barely gonna go up before the end of June.
Well, while it's recording, it's
Yeah, it should still be. It'll be the very end of Kaiju June by the time this goes up.
yeah.
Because these get recorded very far in advance, like 3 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
In comparison to everything else, which I'm barely recording before it gets uploaded. Only series I'm actually prepared on. All right, so when we previously left off with Ryuji, they had agreed to join the U.S. military. And
Yes.
so as we open up, we have, opening images like TV channels like flipping through different commercials. You got ad for Polar Cola, Cerulean Innovations, America United, Burger Bunny, and then flicking through, there's another ad for where it shows the symbol of the U.S. military. It's like as it goes on, it's like the U.S. military. In dire times like this, we need to work together. We need to be strong. It's like showing like soldiers who are wearing power armor and like enhanced cybernetic legs and shit, all fighting in the Middle East, as it's saying. It's like but also showing the classic military propaganda stuff that we get. It's like we need to be strong and work together. As the world, as you say, as the world becomes a more and more dangerous place, and like with that, it shows the giant monster attack on Discordant and the giant robot attack in Discordant and the things like that are happening throughout the world, mostly in Discordant. It's because the world becomes a more dangerous place. It's more important more than ever that we all work together. And it's important that we can know we're safe. And that's where America's newest hero comes into play. And we see an image of Ryuji stood, with their... Hang on, I'm actually gonna go ahead and show there's artwork of them on the Discord, isn't there? Where's the artwork of Ryuji? I can find it. It's... Hang on. Did you ever, where did you post the artwork of your character?
Where are you looking for him? Where?
There it is. It's in here. It's in all the art.
Yeah, like he's in there or in the other one.
I found it. Let me just show it. Show it the art. There we go. So there's a boy Ryuji. It's basically we have a picture of him, but he's standing more up straight and professional looking, and he's got, instead of his red robes on there, they have him in stuff that's the same kind of robe, but instead of red, it's red, white, and blue with a star on the chest. Ryuji, the extra-dimensional defender of our country. And it shows it starts showing footage of you basically in training fields, hucking tanks around and taking tank blasts and running through the battlefield fighting a training field. It's with strength rivaling that of even a Major Freedom himself. Ryuji is an extra-dimensional being who's become lost in our world after an attack on one of our great cities. And they have artist representations coming up of you in a world full of the monsters, and then you like straight up like flying through a rocket ship and crashing down into the ocean, which is not at all how you got here. It's like
Fucking-
almost like, you know, like 90s anime style in it.
Yeah.
It's like they come from another world to help to protect us from the evils that are rising within ours. Ryuji is Ryuji is the American monster, and it shows like you transforming into your full size form, and then like it starts showing like footage of you going around the country. And it's like, in the short time since he's joined the U.S. military, morale has gone up across the country tremendously, with people excited for when he's sent to the front lines of the war in the Middle East. But right now he's more used here on American soil. Ryuji has a unique ability to consume radioactive waste, and it shows you like kneeled over in front of a nuclear power plant, like drinking up the liquid.
Yeah, he's drinking that.
Our great hero has begun a tour across the country to clean up all of the industrial spill sites and dumping sites across our great nation, to leave America spick and span more spick and span than ever has been, and to allow us to truly advance into a modern age. And like has it saying that, it shows like animation of you like kneeled down drinking polluted like pollution, has more factories start like raising up from behind you.
Yeah, he just every time he slurps up that pollution, it's the Minecraft sounds.
I love it.
I wish my mic can pick it up, but I wish it could pick that up. I'm sad it doesn't.
It picked up for me. I heard it.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me try again.
Yeah, it picks up.
Only a little bit, not all of it.
But
Sad.
it's like, now join us for the first thrilling episode of Ryuji, American Monster, Land of the Monsters. And like it starts like like with that it fades over, and it's straight up an animated show airing about your first story. And with that we pan out to a military base where a couple of soldiers are sitting there like looking at the TV and like drinking a drink, relaxing. They're looking like, Jesus, they really putting another one of those superpowered freaks into the U.S. military. Hey, come on, Major Freedom did wonders for our country. Did wonders. He didn't even help us win that war. I don't think anyone was gonna win Vietnam. Still, I guess you're right. It is pretty weird them recruiting a alien, I guess. And an alien, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what he is. All I know is I don't ever want to have that weird creature anywhere near me. And as that's being said, the camera pans over as you start to walk in the room behind them. So that animated intro, or the little like animation thing that I mentioned, like that does sort of sum up what you've been doing in the time between. They did a number of tests to figure out what you were physically capable of, and they sort of gave you a crash course rundown on the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So know you're on Earth. You know there's no giant monsters here. There's no magic. You know that you're in America, the greatest country in the world.
Ha!
And you know they're glad that you were willing to sign up and join the military, and got you like on the green the fast pass to American citizenship. And they've basically been tarring you around the country to major like industrial spill sites and like dumping sites, and just letting you go to town on that shit.
I've been eating it like it's pizza, pasta, spaghettios.
Mm-hmm.
Or pizza. I don't know.
they did give you the really nice Stars and Spangles outfit, but when the first time you grew with it, it got torn to shreds and was lost, and they were like, huh, well, that doesn't work. So you only wear it for public appearances, while out in the field. Well, if you're ever in a situation where you need to grow big, you just wear your same red outfit, you know?
That's fair. I just find that funny. It's like, you gotta be a very American. Just go and wear the Star Spangled Banner all over you.
Yeah. Listen, they love their propaganda machine.
Well, they paint his shell red, white, and blue.
Exactly.
Oh, they would.
Yeah, they want you to be red, white, and blue.
Even the shell.
Oh, even the shell. Sorry, I guess I misheard that over my coughing. I don't think they'd make you paint your shell. It'd just be like an outfit for you to wear.
Okay, and also not the shoulder pads, but my helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My helmet would be painted. Probably.
I'll leave that up to you, I guess. That's your call. If you want your shell and your helmet painted, yes. But only if you, the player, want that.
I'm gonna have to make concept sketches later for that. And see what fits better. But till then, I won't do that right now. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's proceed.
Yeah, words. I can speak them. As we, so you were like stepping into the military base. Like, you've now been brought to a military base in California, for a reason that hasn't been clarified to you yet. But you've been brought here. It's like just sort of a military base, like a military base not far from Mariposa, California. Yeah. So you're like, and like I said, you just sort of walked into this room while these guys were like talking, and your cartoon is on the TV. Which they would have asked for permission to do it and everything, and I imagine you would be like, "Yo, you want to make a cartoon about me? Fucking sure, I guess."
Yeah, pretty much like, okay, I don't really care, but okay.
So it's an animated television show about you. Right now it is you know that they've made 3 episodes, so you haven't watched any. 2 episodes to talk about you and your home world, and how you got here, and 1 episode about, you being in Earth. When you fought the other giant monster and you were with Ink Shadow. Which, have you given them your real name yet?
No.
No? What would you be telling them your name is?
My name is Anthony Griffin.
I hope you know that's the name that they would put on your citizenship, your ID then.
Yes.
Okay, so then the TV show called you Anthony Griffin, not Ryuji. Anthony Griffin, American Monster. Which is, like I said, American Monster is the title that they've given to you. I love the bit that you just refuse to give people your real name. But
he does not trust, like, to him, he feels uncomfortable because this place is new to him. He's been here for not that long.
Well, now you've been here for over a month.
Yeah,
and most of your time here was, 1, them trying to figure out what the fuck you were with a number of little, like, tests, and 2, them just giving you loads of food.
Yeah, but, it's safety precaution, He is a pretty out there guy, so it's like,
Yeah, so, like, do you, like, say anything in particular as you walk in the room and there's these 2 guys with your TV show on?
Yeah, I'll be like, hey guys.
They sort of like scramble and stuff, and they like surprise someone, or they initially look over, and then they like when they realize where you are, they sort of like scramble, falling out of their seat, be like shocked to see you here almost. What? You're you're the American Monster. Like one of them said, "You're that," and then the other one said, "You're the American Monster."
Yeah, that's me. Hello.
Oh, the hell are you doing here?
Just came by to see what was going on, that's all.
They also look confused, and one of them's like, I think you meant in California. Haven't you been on like a tour around the country or something?
Yeah, I believe so. And now I'm here.
Huh. They also like settle down again, like sit down again. They're like eyeing you up, like cautious because you know you're a fucking alien to them. And like there's like a pause there as they're both looking at you.
He's just like confused, like when they're like looking at him funny. He's like, "What? What?"
Well, it's not every day you see an alien.
Yeah. I thought you would know who I am by now.
Well, we know who you are as they motion to the TV show.
Yeah.
It's just weird seeing you here.
I mean, I come and go, so.
Right.
I may be a busy man, but I do stop by to places.
They both just sort of look at each other like, huh. And one was like, so what do you think of Earth so far?
Earth is interesting, I would say. It is interesting. It's very different from my home planet. Very dirty, too. But it's interesting.
You calling Earth dirty?
Yeah, you guys use a lot of toxic waste everywhere.
And what, your people don't?
We have toxic waste, but it's usually we found a way to moderate it. Here, it's just like off the rails of just all over the place, especially in the ocean. The ocean's pretty bad.
Huh. Well, thanks for the environmental message, Captain Planet.
What's Captain Planet?
Nothing. Ignore him. He's just being an asshole.
Oh. I didn't even know he was insulting me, but I appreciate the compliments.
I didn't know he was insulting me. I appreciate the compliment. There's something really funny about that phrasing.
Me just saying this out of character. You can interpret it as an insult, like a burn, or something else. It's up in the air. What you mean?
As they're talking, after a moment, somebody like walks in and they're like, Ryuji. Or no, sorry, not right. What is it again? Anthony what?
Anthony Griffin.
Griffin. There you are. Captain... no, not Captain... General General Monroe would like to speak with you.
Oh, okay. What does he need me for?
You were brought here as preparation for a special mission. And they start to take you out, and you know, he brings you. You get like brought through the military base into like sort of a briefing room, where a number of like a couple of like soldiery folk are around, as well as General Monroe, who was the guy who helped to serve to recruit you. And he looks over, he's like, it's been a while since I saw you, Griffin. He like walks up and like gives you like a little like salute.
Hello, it's been a while. I've seen you too. He also salutes him.
I'm glad I was able to get permission to bring you in, because I think we have something that only you can handle.
Oh, very much appreciate that, sir.
He walks off to the side and they basically like motion to a seat that's there for you when they start to bring up images, and it's like often in Nevada or not there have been sightings of a creature in the Nevada deserts.
No.
And he starts like showing images of like satellite images of like kicked up sand and stuff, and it's like some of our intelligence believe that it may be another entity from your world, but we're still unsure of that. One thing is for sure, it's not of our world. And then he like moves over and shows, or he like moves the PowerPoint presentation along, and it starts playing like, you know, a video of like some guys driving their car around in the middle of the desert. You know, they're like recording each other driving around recklessly, and then some cloud of dust starts kicking up towards them. They're all like looking over like, what the hell is that? You know, all confused, and hang on. As they're like you know, he starts looking at it and zooming in, and they see, I can use words. I can speak.
Mood. It's mood. Fucking mood there.
As they like start to try and like, they start like zooming their camera in, and you can see words. Like in the like cloud kicked up, it's like something's like burrowing around through the sand, and you look and you see like it looks like it's a large blood red thing of some sort, like almost like slithering its way through, you know?
Yeah.
And like it like goes towards their vehicles, and it basically like attacks one of the vehicles, and the guy on the other is like, oh shit, oh fuck, because the thing lifts it up and you see it appears to be a giant red worm creature. And when I say giant, like it's like large enough that as it picks up the car, it's able to swallow the entire off-road car.
Oh.
You can't see how long it is fully because some of it's under the sand from the looks of it. And like as it swallows the car, it dives into the sand and digs into it, and like its body like starts flying, like, you know, almost, you know, like wriggling a little as it goes down. It's like all evidence we've seen suggests that there's a giant worm in Nevada.
Huh. That one does not seem familiar to me at all, actually.
Some of our people have theorized that it could have ties to the myth of the Mongolian death worm, and they show like images of ancient cultural paintings of a giant red worm. He's like, of course, we're a little far from Mongolia.
Huh. He's just scratching his head. Yeah, this one I don't know. This one does not seem familiar to me at all.
Well, either way, we have received permission from the president to use lethal force on this creature in order to bring peace back to the deserts. And that's why I think you would come in perfect. And they, like, you see, like, they start to bring up some, like, you know, almost like computer generated imagery. It's like, judging on the few sightings we've gotten a few recordings, the few recorded sightings of the creature we have, we estimate it to be somewhere within the range, God, why can I not talk today?
Mood.
Like, my
tongue twisters.
Yeah, I keep just getting like tied up in my own mouth.
I can understand that. Like, that's me just earlier, just like blah 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 blah.
But yeah, they say fucking, how tall is your character again, by the way? I just want to make sure I did the right measurement.
He's, what did I say how tall he was? How tall was he?
Didn't we say he was like 2 or 3 stories tall?
Oh, in his monster form.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, 50. I think he was 50 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, he was con-sized.
Yeah, 50. So 50. You're a 50-foot tall dragon thing. It's like,
yeah.
They're talking like him. Our measurements show that the creature was somewhere within the range of 100 to 150 feet long, based off the footage we've been able to gather.
Oh, that's a big worm. Ooh.
we would like to drop you into the AO or drop you into the vicinity of where the creature was seen, and I would like for you to help us exterminate it, if you would be willing. What was it again? Something Griffin?
Anthony.
If you'd be willing, Anthony.
Well, here's the thing. The only way I would harm, like, if I were to exterminate it, if it doesn't talk and it cannot think. If this thing talks, I am not killing it.
If you believe it is from your world and can communicate, we'd much rather have it captured than killed.
Of course. I'm just letting you know that's not what I'm going to do if it cannot do any of the basic functions of being sapient.
I understand. If we can capture, if it is sapient and capable of capture, that would be the ideal option. But if it is simply an animal, we cannot allow it to continue to live within the Nevada desert and wreak havoc on a city or on towns throughout the region.
Unless you could try to capture it and maybe do some studies.
With all due respect, American monster, this is a 150-foot-long worm. We don't exactly have the means to contain it. Sir, if I may, and like one of the people in the room who's like a scientist stands up and adjusts his glasses. We possibly could. What do you mean we possibly could? Well, I was talking with some of the others, some of the other scientists, and we think that there's the perfect place to contain it. It's not far away. We would simply need to be able to subdue it and carry the creature via aircrafts. And where do you suggest we bring it? Well, assuming it can't burrow through concrete, and he starts like, he plugs his laptop into the PowerPoint presentation thing, and he shows satellite images of Waterworld. The Waterworld theme park was a Waterworld theme park in San Diego was recently shut down for its unethical treatment of orca whales. They have large concrete structures that are designed for holding whales. In theory, if we got some men there to begin constructing a cage over top, and if this creature can't burrow through concrete, we can drain the water from the facility and keep it there for study.
He has a point.
The general sort of furrows his brow a little bit. He's like, alright. But if you have to kill it, I highly recommend you take that route. Understood, Ryuji? Sorry. Fuck. Understood, American monster?
Of course. I am very much positive.
Alright. Let's get you in a VTOL.
Alright.
Let's go, boys. I want a hummingbird up and running ASAP. And everyone starts like get up and like, get ready to prep for a mission.
Yep. And he's gonna be prepping, even though he's not gonna keep that promise of killing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to try and capture it alive? Ow!
Yep.
I hit my elbow.
Don't hurt yourself. Yes.
What if I want to hurt myself? Ooh.
No.
God, what's that fucking this Smosh video? It was Zed sent it to me a while ago. Ooh, I hope no big 8-foot-tall vampire ladies come and peg me. Ooh.
I know what you're talking about, and then I got reminded of a fucking thing that my friend was saying to me not that long ago. They were like, "Ew, Amazon." I hate it. I got reminded of it.
Ooh, I hope some major corporate entity doesn't dominate the market and leave us all price gouged.
Okay. I gotta send this gift to you. I love that gift fucking. I love that
and
gift.
Can you please throw that gift into Auto Talk so I can show it on stream?
I love this gift so much. I blame fucking. I blame uh, Arma's friend for posting that. Because
yes.
like every time you do things, this is me to you. I'm just spraying the water.
I sure do. I sure do hope some goth artist doesn't come and spray me with water.
I hate it. I hate it so much. You're gonna get.
Sorry, I fucking love that fucking stupid Smosh video. Anyway.
I didn't even know it's from Smosh.
Yeah, the modern Smosh people.
Really?
Yeah. Smosh's crew is entirely different from what it was in the early 2000s. Like, because I think it was Anthony left the crew, and I think Ian is now just a managerial position, not even, like, doing comedy anymore, if I remember right. I don't follow Smosh anymore, but they're, like, it's now, like, a skit comedy crew. Like, an improv comedy group.
Holy shit, they changed so much.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the last 20 years, they've changed quite a bit.
Yeah, they did.
Crazy to think that they've been around for almost 20 years.
Yeah, I know, right?
But anyway, let's get back on topic.
Yes.
So, would you want to bring any weaponry? I assume not, because you basically are a weapon.
Yes, but I don't know why. My brain was like, even though that. Well, I know. I think Ike had seen television before. Like, I know he talked about television in the first episode, like the first.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know what my brain is just telling me that he was watching a bunch of cowboy, like the old style
cowboy. You want
cowboy.
like a giant iron cable to lasso it?
Yes, and I want him to be a cowboy outfit while he's doing
I'm a cowboy, baby.
I want to be a cowboy,
So it's worth mentioning they can't craft any new outfits for you aside from your old red one, because anything they make for you will be torn to shreds when you grow bigger. That being said, they can totally give you a cowboy hat that you can wear.
A cowboy hat.
I got spurs that jingle, jingle, jangle,
Like,
jingle, jangle.
I imagine he just takes off his helmet and just puts on the cowboy hat.
I love it. No, the cowboy hat is on the helmet.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too, but...
Can I have a giant cowboy hat to put on my on my shell?
They're gonna be like, what the fuck?
But yeah, so they fucking, they get you loaded up, you get on the aircraft, and you're they start to like fly you out on the fucking VTOL.
Yeah.
And part of me feels like I'm almost going into this situation too fast, but I guess there's not really much else to do in terms of build up.
I mean, like, what other things he can do? It's a military base.
I think I've just gotten used to a lot of my sessions having lots of slow burn moments in them. Mine
is always fast paced, except for the beginning.
Oh man, your first one was fucking one of the longest sessions, I think.
Yeah, now because we're just getting into it, it's going fast, especially for the military segments. Yeah, it's gonna go fast.
Yeah. So you get flown out to the area, like, they basically, they would spend some time, like, flying around the desert looking, like, trying to get sightings of the creature. And I guess, like, you would get, like, fed a little bit of information, they know the general area where it's been. It only ever seems to be active during the day, not during the night. And they've been trying to track it through its seismic movements.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're flying towards like the area where they believe it should be when you start to see clouds of dust get kicked up, and they generally is like, we have the guy flying the VTOL is like, we have eyes on the worm. Repeat, we have eyes on worm, moving in closer to in order to drop American monster.
All right.
This is what you get for refusing to give anyone your name. You're now the American monster.
Not Ryuji, the American monster, and my identity is Anthony Griffin.
Yep. But all this is actually coming for your real identity, Ike, aka Ryuji. So,
I love it. I love it that he keeps covering himself up as if like he's afraid of his identity being stolen.
yeah. So because it makes such a difference if they know your real name or not at this point.
Listen, it's for identity reasons.
Mm-hmm. So they fucking they fly you like through the desert, or as you're like flying over, it's or yeah, he's like, I see, blah, blah. The pilot's like, I can see the worm. Repeat, I have visuals on worm. We're about 45 clicks north of Paradise, Nevada, descending in order to drop American Monster on the AO. And they start to like lower down, and they open the back of the VTOL so that you can jump out if you want to.
He's gonna jump out.
I assume, are you gonna just cannonball in your shell, or are you gonna try and become big boy?
He's gonna be big boy when he jumps into the ground.
And as they drop you, they sort of drop the steel cables for you, which you catch.
Yep.
So you drop down, transform into a giant monster form, and you got like, so what was it, a normal sized cowboy hat is now just like, all right, it's still a normal size, but now it's just on one of your horns rather than your head,
It's a, I imagine it's super tiny.
Yeah, because it is still it didn't grow with you, so it just sits on one of your horns. It's a horn cover.
It's a horn cowboy hat. It just sits there. And he's like, all right.
But, so, we're going to have... Come on, show. There we go. Combat with a Mongolian deathworm.
Let's go.
A number of, like, VTOLs flying around above you. You land down in your monster form, and the worm, like, it sort of, like, turns direction and starts moving towards you, and you get first action.
Okay, so is it in the sand?
Yes, it's sort of like it's like moving in and out of the sand in almost a dolphin-esque fashion. If you get what I mean. But like it will leave, like it has like ridges going behind it as it goes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what do you do?
My brain was telling me, like, for some reason, he was gonna, like, move out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, kind of doing, like, a dodge sort of thing going on. Trying to see if he can, try to lead the worm somewhere. Actually gonna run out.
Where are you planning on leading it?
Is there, like, above ground segments, like mountains or whatever?
Oh, you want to head to a more rocky region not far away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what he's
I'll
into.
say there's more rocky areas if you want to try and lead it in that direction.
Yeah, he's gonna do that, actually.
So, you spend your turn sort of directing off towards more rocky areas, and, like, as you, like, it follows you as you basically, like, go off towards, you know how, like, in that part of the country around Nevada, like, a lot of the mountains are, like, big, flat, slab-like mountains?
Yeah.
You, like, are heading towards one of those, you basically just, like, yeet yourself up on top of it.
Yep.
And now the worm is moving around below you, and it's its turn. And first off, you realize it is in fact not attacking the rock, implying it can only dig through the soft sand. And it's going to, like, move towards you, and when it realizes there's a rock, it moves back, and it's basically gonna try and jump through the air at you. Which this worm, you can tell, is definitively bigger than you in terms of total size.
Yeah.
So what do you do as your reaction when it jumps out of the sand toward you?
I'm gonna actually shoot my oil spill at it.
Alright, and so a counterattack comes with 1 point of disadvantage.
Yeah.
What does your oil slick power do again? It's been a hot minute since I looked at that.
Oil spill. The hero can shoot black substance from his mouth. This can act like glue, and it's flammable.
Okay. I was just scrolling through our messages and I saw pregnant Mike Wazowski.
I hate it! Hate it! Fucking cursed. No! I'm not- no!
Everybody just go Google search pregnant Mike Wazowski.
No!
You probably won't see the exact image we're looking for, but you'll see something equally disturbing, I'm sure.
I hate it. Burn it. Kill it.
Oh, I just realized there's a fucking... I'm just gonna go ahead and ban that person from chat. Sorry, we had a fucking bot in chat.
Ah!
Bye, followers. So, words in my mouth. I can speak them. As we...
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
So, it jumps at you and you release a torrent of oil slick and you push back against it, basically stopping it from actually hitting you. And, boop,
Yeah.
boop, boop. Oops.
What?
Nothing, I fell in too much of the combat meter. There we go. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Shit. Fuck. There we go.
That's it? Oh.
Yeah. You knocked it back, but you stopped it from hitting you as it falls back into the sand. And now it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to see if I could grab it. Like, did its tail go in the sand?
It's sort of like flopped onto the sand and hasn't gotten a chance to burrow again yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it now.
Alright, let me know if you have anything that gives you advantages on your rolls.
I have super strength. The hero has superhuman strength. Gain 2+2 relevant challenges.
Okay. So, you reach down to grab it, like, because of its girth, you would sort of have to grab it with both hands, you know what I mean? And like, almost like going down, like, sort of trying to hug it. But as you grab a hold of it, it starts writhing against you, and like, you can't get a good grip on it. You and it tied on roll. So, it's not slithered out, but you don't have a good grip on it as we go into the giant deathworm's turn. And it's basically gonna try and spin around, like flip its head around and bite you. What are you gonna do as a reaction?
I'm gonna dodge.
You gonna just try, like, are you gonna let go of it and dodge, or are you just gonna try and dodge while still holding it?
He's gonna let go and dodge.
Okay. So you're still holding out, giving you disadvantage?
Yeah.
You and it have a draw on roll, so it goes to bite at you, but narrowly misses as you sort of like dip your head away, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And now it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can tie its head to its tail with the wires.
Okay, you're gonna try and like lasso its head and tie around its tail.
Yeah.
Alright. Keep in mind you have to say, like, before I've revealed results of a roll, if you're spending any hero points on anything.
Yeah, I'm not spending anything.
It got 2 successes, and you got 1 success with a dice break.
Oh.
So, as you go to lasso it, it's sort of like, you get the lasso on it for a moment, but it quickly slithers through the lasso and out of the grip of the lasso before you can even get a good grip on its tail.
Damn.
So, now the Mongolian Deathworm on its turn is gonna start to burrow back into the sand. As a minor action. And then with its major action, it's gonna burst out of the sand underneath you with a sort of a surprise attack, giving it an advantage die.
Okay.
What do you do as a reaction?
He's gonna dodge again.
Okay. So you got 2 successes and it got 5.
Fuck!
What, yeah.
Oh boy. Oh! Dream.
Yeah, the thing went funky. So...
I guess I'm gonna be eaten.
So, it dives up out of the sand. It's not large enough to eat you, per se, but it basically goes up and it bites your gooch.
Ow.
with its mouth sort of rung with fanged with hooked fangs, and it sort of like bit your underside, like you know, in the soft spot through your shell, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
The one the pilot's over at is like, ooh, that looks like it hurt.
Oh.
So
Okay.
it's now your turn, and you've got a worm on your gooch.
Okay, I was trying to be nice, but now you really got. Oh, he's gonna try to use his atomic breath on it now to get it off.
All right, can you read the atomic breath to me real fast?
Okay. Atomic breath. The hero is able to generate and manipulate radiation and nuclear reaction within them in a way to allows them to shape the exhausting of effect.
Oh yeah, so you have to pick the shape. You have to pick which shape are you firing with?
I am doing bursts.
A shotgun of energy that hits enemies who are close. Dodging is done at disadvantage. Okay. And since it's biting you, it already comes with an additional disadvantage.
Yep.
Well, shit. You got one success and it got two. So you just end up, like, blasting the ground below it as it sort of, like, maneuvers its body away from your blast. And, on its turn, it's gonna go from a bite to basically start to bring its body up into a coil around you, kind of like an anaconda.
Oh, God. Okay.
So it's trying to, like, latch onto you now. What do you do?
I want to try to see if I can get it off of me. Try to fucking pull it out if I could, and that's gonna hurt. But
and I'm gonna give you points for your super strength benefiting that.
Yes.
So you got 3 successes and 1 dice break, and it got none. So you rip it off of you before it can get more of a coil, and now it's your turn again.
Oh!
Get a hero point.
Shit. Oh, this. Okay. Cracking a little bit of his knuckles. All right. Here we go. He's gonna try to use oil spill again on it.
Just cover it in more grease.
Yeah, then try to get it stuck to the ground.
Greasy boy. So, you rolled 1 success and it rolled 4. So it slithers out of your grasp as you're trying to, like, get it pinned down.
Damn, I'm just getting unlucky today.
Yeah. But now it is its turn. So it slithers out of your grasp again, and it's basically gonna swing around and try and, like, bite at your ankle.
Oh, boy.
Which it is large enough that it could swallow one of your limbs whole.
Oh, shit.
Like, just.
Well, I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna dodge. I don't want that.
So you rolled 2 successes with 1 dice break. And it rolled -2. So...
Oh, thank God.
As it goes for you and you sort of dodge out of the way, it basically just drives its own mouth into the rock that you were on a moment ago. Sort of, like, chipping and hurting its teeth as it does. And now it is your turn.
Alright, he's gonna try to grab it from the fucking sand and then do a suplex with it.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, I am tired for your shenanigans. Please cooperate.
I'm tired of this Monday to Friday worm in my monkey freaking desert.
I am tired of this. You better comply, or you're gonna get my boot.
It's just sort of like squirming and like making weird sounds.
Yeah.
Animalistic sounds. And you rolled 2 successes with 1 dice break, and it rolled 4 successes on its dodge.
What's the dice breaking?
A dice break is when you roll a 1 and it gets rid of one of your successes.
Why I keep getting dice breaks?
Don't know, but you fail to grab a hold of it. Has moving around you, it's gonna try and bite you again.
I'm gonna dodge.
So you got 3 successes, and it got 5. Oh no, 4. It got 4.
I am just getting unlucky.
So,
what the fuck?
It gets another nip off on you.
Oh no, where? Where?
Sort of like bites at your arm a little.
Oh boy.
You notice at this point that it has, like, because it's mostly out of the sand, you see that on its tail end it has a little hook as well.
Oh.
But it's now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use Atomic Breath again, and I'm gonna try using the Burst once again. The shotgun. So I'm gonna try to see if I can blast its face.
Let's see here. So you rolled 1 success.
I hate this
it
already.
Rolled 2, but with a dice break, so you tie.
Oh, okay.
So you charge your blast and you go to spit at it, and it sort of like it sort of dodges, but it like lets out a shriek as the atomic breath gets close to it. And it's now its turn, and it's gonna try and lash at you with its hook tail.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna use my shell to defend.
How much of a bonus does the shell do? It is, let's see here.
The shell strong. The shell has a strong. The hero has a strong shell that provides 2 dice to block actions.
Okay. So you got 6 successes, and it got 3 successes. So you easily, you just like hide in the shell, and it like pointlessly clanks its its bony hook against your shell, and it's now your turn.
All right. I wonder. I want to shoot more of my oil spill. This time, I'm gonna spend some karma. I am gonna spend some karma.
How much?
5.
All right. So you got a total of, hold on, 7 successes against its 2, meaning you deal 5 damage to it.
Oh, thank God.
Or you move the combat 5 points in your favor, I should say.
Yeah.
You fire a bunch of your tar at it, so it's like making weird sounds of fucking like writhes, and it's getting like the sand and shit stuck to it, so it's all covered in sandy bits.
Yeah.
So you basically, now it's just like completely covered in sand all over. And it's going to try and bite you.
Oh. I'm gonna dodge.
You're gonna dodge?
Uh-huh. Oh, this is bad for the creature, I realized.
Why?
Because if I remember right, doesn't fire and sand turn to glass?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You got 4 successes and 1 dice break, and it got 1, so you successfully dodged its attempt to bite you.
I'm gonna try to use my atomic breath to make it into glass.
It's a very smart use of your abilities.
Yeah.
So
It did not work.
You got 1 success.
Yep.
And it got 7 successes. It's only rolling 5 dice. It's been rolling so good. So it avoids the atomic breath and basically like lunges to try and bite you again.
I'm gonna block again using my shell, which would give me 2.
Alright. It rolled 2 successes and you rolled 4. So you easily dodged the creature.
Now I'm gonna try again to make it into motherfucking glass.
Another atomic breath blast.
Yes.
And are you gonna just do it straight up?
Yes.
A draw. Ah. So you fire your blast into one of you, and you like your breath like skims across it partially, and like parts of the area around it turn to glass. So it's got some glass cooked onto it now.
Oh.
But not all of it is glass, you know?
At least part of it.
Yeah. And it's going to try and swing its tail at you.
He's gonna hide in his shell again, which will give me 2 points.
Yeah. 4 successes versus 3. You successfully block with your shell.
Now, where was the last part?
It's sort of just across a few, like sort of in the middle of its body a little bit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was on its tail for a moment.
Nah.
No, they didn't go that far.
What are you gonna do?
I am gonna use my atomic breath, and I'm gonna spend 10 karma points.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because I keep getting failed rolls for some reason.
So, what? Jesus, fuck this worm! Okay, it got 5 successes.
I failed.
But you got 7.
Oh!
So, you start to encase more bits of it in glass, and this is sort of limiting its movements a little bit, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, mobility.
Yeah. And now with its turn again, it's gonna try and once again tail whip you.
I am gonna body check it.
Alright.
As a counterattack.
So that comes with a disadvantage.
Yes.
So, you got 2 successes.
How many successes did
it got 5.
This worm is powerful.
Oh, wait, you have super strength, don't you?
Yeah, yes I do. Oh shit, 2 points, 2 points, shit, 2 points.
Okay, and that makes all the difference, turning it into the fight into a draw instead. So, you, like, as it goes to, like, tail whip you, you sort of, like, go into its tail, grabbing the tail, and you sort of, like, pin it against the wall. And now it's your turn.
Now I must lasso it with my super strength.
You can try and use the lasso. Your lasso does not benefit from super strength.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'll try to lasso it. Head to tail again.
So you know how 10s cause a burst, and you can get a 10 to roll 10, which can roll another 10?
Yeah.
So it got 5 successes, and you got -1! So, has... Get a hero point? Jesus. God, these rolls.
My Godzilla sounds. There you go. Oh my god.
You know what that made me think of? Hold on, let me put my cat on the mic. Meow! Have you heard the audio clip?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've also been losing my mind over. Have you heard the Thought I Ate Soap song?
What?
You've not heard the Thought I Ate Soap? Or no, what is it? It's Just Drink Shampoo. That's what it is. The Just Drink Shampoo song.
No, I never drank.
Okay, I'm gonna do that song after this. Everybody at home, go ahead and look up the Drink Shampoo song, because it's fantastic.
Drink shampoo.
Yeah.
Don't drink it.
Don't
That's
drink
awful.
shampoo. Anyway, it is now your turn. No, wait. No, it was your turn. You did the lasso, and as you were like trying to lasso it, it was like writhing around and like whipping around you. And it, like, the end result ends up being you having tied your hands together as it slithers out from your pin. And now it's its turn, and it's going to try and, bite you from behind.
I am gonna hide in my shell, which will give me 2 points.
Uh... 2 and 2, so you successfully block the attack, and now it's your turn.
I am just gonna burn it while my hands are just tied together.
Charge up your blast.
Yep, again, another burst. And this time, more karma! I am spending 10! I am spending 10! No more I am spending 10! Ugh.
Okay. So, keep in mind there's the only 5 points at a time rule. You get 5 points. Oh no, you can buy the time, just saying you can only win by 5, move the bar by 5 at a time.
Alright, good. That's fine.
Which you successfully do. As you fucking blast the shit out of it. Like, more of the stuff on it is clinking into glass and slowing it down.
Oh, thank God.
And now on its turn, it's going to, it now has enough glass on it that it's rolling disadvantage on its checks as it tries to bite you again.
Oh, good.
What do you do?
I am gonna shoot oil at its mouth so it won't, open.
It's a really fun idea. Counterattack comes with disadvantage. So you got 3 successes on dice break. That mixed with a disadvantage means you got 1 success against its 5. So...
where's it biting me? Tell me where it's biting me.
Right on the chest. The chesticles.
Oh, okay, my tit. Alright.
It wants some of that monster milk.
No! Ew, no!
It was some milk! It was some monster milk! The monster milk!
No, not the turtle. No. Leave it, no!
So, now it's your turn.
I am just, like, Ike, you can tell that Ike is just getting tired, you know, of this fucking thing, like, just being a pain in his ass, but he doesn't want to kill it, so he's trying his best not to kill it, but he's gonna end up, shaking it off.
Gonna end up what?
Shaking it. Basically try to get it off of him.
Just flux your pecs until it pops off.
Actually, more like just fling his body around.
Which you successfully knock it off. Oh, wait.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, wait, no, why did I give you 2 points? That wasn't a counterattack. You get it off, though.
Oh, thank God.
And it's now its turn again. It's gonna try to get back on!
He is gonna fucking hide in his shell. 2 points! 2 points! 2 points!
Plus
2 points. Yes.
So it got 3 successes, and you got 5, so it fails to harm you, and now it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot oil in its goddamn mouth, so it just shuts the fuck up.
Spit in my mouth, Ryuji.
No! No. Anyway.
Okay! So this time you rolled 2 successes, and it rolled 0 successes.
Oh, finally.
So you tar up its mouth. And it's sort of like, you know, like blowing a little bit of a bubble with its mouth. Ow. I bumped my mic box. So now it's its turn. It's gonna try and tail whip you. This thing is not giving up.
No, he's gonna dodge yet again.
So it rolled 0 successes, and you rolled 5, so he easily dodges it, drags its claw hook across the mountain, and now it's your turn.
He is gonna shoot his oil at the tail so it gets stuck.
To the wall.
Yes.
2 successes versus 4, so you success. No, in your favor.
Oh!
So
I was like,
you successfully
no,
glue its tail to the wall, and it's gonna start trying to, like, it basically at this point is gonna try and peel itself free from the wall, and is like, you know, it's trying to rip itself off the wall.
Oh, it's. Can you imagine it got like a negative and it peels off, but the tail's ripped off? Oh.
So, let's see here. Did we say how hard it is for people to break free from it?
We
did not specify. I'm going to say level 3 challenge.
Alright.
Which it fails, so it stays stuck to the wall, and now it's your turn.
Okay. Now he's gonna unhook his hands from the lasso. He's gonna do that.
And that's your turn, and it's gonna try and break free again, which it fails to do, and now it's your turn.
Now I'm gonna tie it.
You're gonna get 2 advantage.
Head to tail again.
Ouroboros this bitch.
Ouroboros, yeah, this bitch.
Wingardium Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, the worm.
So
you must follow the worm.
You successfully tie it up, and I'm gonna call it, even though you didn't fill up the meter fully, that's a victory in your end, because at this point the creature's pretty effectively immobilized.
And did not die. It didn't die.
I imagine you're still like breathing a little heavy. The military starts to roll in, and with a bunch of VTOLs, they start hooking up cables to it to carry the thing out.
And he's just like,
and you follow along as they bring it over San Francisco, and they drop it in a giant makeshift cage built out of an old Waterworld tank. And you know, I imagine like there's a bunch of people like taking pictures of the giant worm being brought over San Francisco.
Yeah.
And so the military basically ask you like, oh, we want to have like a public appearance and officially acknowledge that you were the one that captured it. You know.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, yeah, but I'm in pain.
Don't worry, we'll get you treatment.
My down there hurts like a
Get a hero point.
It hurts.
You got a medical checkup from an attractive young doctor woman. And like they take care of you, patch you up, and you know then there'd be like big public appearance where you shake hands with the mayor of San Francisco, because now they're gonna use this as a new tourist trap to replace the Waterworld that shut down, and you know there's pictures of you taken in front of the giant worm, both in small and large scale, etc., etc. And they start working on the plot for this episode of this episode of the cartoon,
where he's a cowboy. They actually in the cartoon they actually gave him the cowboy suit.
Yeah, of course, because it's a cartoon and they can do that.
Yes. Good.
And I think that's session, if you're okay with that.
I am completely fine with that, even though that is very short. But you know what?
Yeah, that's the shortest session I've had in a while.
It's an episodic session. Think of it as think of it as a cartoon. Literally a cartoon. Here, right now.
Nice little filler building up the world, showing what Ryuji's been up to.
Yep.
I think that went pretty well.
Yes, even though you heard me a little bit get salty with the rolls.
Oh, I loved it.
Like,
so,
I'm not gonna lie, even though this is a topic. Before, when I was rolling for my stats, you know how many negatives I got?
Wait, rolling for stats? Oh, for a different thing, because you were rolling for a D&D character, right?
Yeah, I got like one had 2 negatives, and the other one had a -3 in there.
That's fun.
No, my DM was like, use this instead, and I'm like, okay, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
I bet.
Right here, look.
That's Jesus.
The 2 9s are negatives.
Yeah. It has all the 5, 8, and 6, aren't they?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's awful stat roll. Sorry, what system is this that you were doing that in?
D&D 5e.
So for context, for their stats, why is there so many stat rolls?
Because you either choose one or the other. That's why we roll twice.
Okay, so on one set, Veneer got 11, 11, 12, 10, 5, 8, and on the other one they got 6, 9, 9, 10, 15, 13.
Yeah.
Pretty bad stats.
For a clerk. Yeah, for a clerk.
But anyway, those you're watching on YouTube, I hope y'all have enjoyed this session of Hero Infinite.
I hope you enjoy it, even though it's short, but you know what? Well, you know, a little lighthearted things. I don't know if that anything dark has been happening, but...
Kinda. Not really. But either way, I've been okay with a little lighthearted session. I've been DMing a lot this week. So it's worth mentioning, the week before this would have had 3 episodes go up on YouTube. All of those and this were recorded in the same week. So that's a lot of DMing I've been doing.
I am so sorry, you know.
Oh, no, that's good. I hope everybody's enjoyed, and I hope to see all of you next week. Do you want to plug your things, Veneer?
I hope I'll see you guys another time. I hope I'll be doing more sessions. I know that I've been silent because I've been doing other things, but don't worry, I'm alive. I'm alive. He's alive. He's amazing. He does really good streams. I recommend watching his videos.
I was looking if you wanted to plug your things.
My things?
Yeah, do you have anything you want to plug? Like social media or anything?
Oh, well, you can follow me on Newgrounds, on Twitter, you know, the usual stuff every time I come on here.
All of them should be linked down below.
Yep. So,
they do wonderful artwork, so go look at their wonderful artwork.
Of course, and then I will be making some artwork for this session, so...
Yay!
Hopefully, that'll be coming soon in the meantime.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to say some kind words to Brian, and I'll say kind words to you guys. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you're enjoying the session.
Yay!
Anyway, have a good night, and enjoy your Friday.
Yay! Although, it's Friday when we're recording this, but this goes up on Saturdays.
Doesn't matter. Fridays for stream, Fridays, and for video. Have a good Saturday. Yeah. Have a good Saturday night.
We'll see all you later. Ta-ta.
See you later. See you later, future folks. Hope to see you again sometime.
Whoa.
Whoa!